Welcome everyone. Today we have a special event guide for this web event. Now I know a lot of us are finding this event very confusing, and so did I. So after my live stream, what I did was I want to spend more time on this event. And because I saw someone is 500 Primogems, I was like, hey, can we grab that? So in this video, we'll have a look at all the ways to make this event work, whether you have friends or if you don't have friends, and what are some of the easy method, what are some of the hard method to make this work. So I have made my summary notes over here, and over here I also found the event that give you 500 Primogems. And I don't think we could get this on the main account. So that was a little like, they mentioned the 500 Primogems, but it's for the returning players. So the first thing is, as you can see over here on my main account, I have acquired 100 energy. So that means I have successfully invited a friend and, myself. So myself and I, right? And I was able to get this. And also I want to have a look is the prize pool. So I'll show you guys the, let's claim this one. So I'll show you guys the whole prize pool over here, so you know what you might be getting. And I think this is quite important, because this is the first time we can get the Genshin pack merchandise, which previously was limited to China. We can get Primogems, we can get those. Those are more of the common randoms. I believe those three are very common, and the Primogems is the median rarity, and the most rare items are the merchandise. So let's have a quick look at the merchandise. I was excited. If just Primogems, I won't even make this video. I was like, come on guys, I ain't no one got time to just farm for Primogems, but I think the merchandise are nice. So there is a number of merchandises. You can see the background, you can see the acrylic, and also the mental tags, and also different characters and different pins. So those are some of the merchandise we can win. And depending on the distance and the manufacturing, those will be shipped out, probably arrive around early July. And they will ask for your address for the shipping, of course, so that's acceptable. And if you do win, this will be pretty nice. Of course, you can try to buy those on eBay, but it will be nice to win those, as free to play. So those are the prices that we're going for, and those are the things that why we have this video in the first place, guys. It is not really for the Primogems, but for the free merchandise that is available to be won. Now keep in mind, even if you guys don't plan to do the hard method or the easy method we will show in this video, you can still come back every day and actually start to share the webpage every day to get 10 points. Because the event will last for about 20 days, if you do this correctly every day for 20 days, you still get 200 energy. And the 200 energy will allow us to draw twice over here as well. So even if you don't do any of the methods, as long as you log in every day and come back over here to click on this every day for 20 days, you still have 2 draws for the chances of getting more Primogems and also getting the merchandise, which is actually the biggest reward for this one. So let's first come over to this replay video of me claiming my first prize, and let's have a look what you can win. Like, I'll just show you guys what you can win. So this is me after logging onto my alt account, then logging back onto my main account. So I have the 100 energy, and now I can claim the prizes, which is pretty nice. So let's fast forward a little bit over here. So basically I'm checking what's available, and what happens is you have a number of cards that is available, and I do believe some of the cards might contain a different price than the others. This is the first card I opened, and this one gave me 10 Mystic Weapon Enhancements and 20,000 Mora. In terms of value, this is about 10 resin or maybe 15 resin, so it's not a lot, but I didn't get the Primogems, I didn't get the merchandise. I'll be trying again tomorrow and to see eventually if I can get one. So if I do get a merchandise, I'll let you guys know. Now enough talking about the prices, let's have a look how can we actually do this. So I have come up with 2 methods. One is the easy method, one is the hard method. Both methods will require us to know the main account with the account code and also have a special account link. So if you come to the invite friend part, you have the code, you can copy the code. You can also share the code and copy the code. So sorry, this is the link. So have the code and also have the link. If you get your friend to log in with a code, if you get your friend to log in with a link, they don't need the code. If you get your friend to log in by themselves, they will ask you for the code. So I'll show you guys a replay of the second account login and what it looks like. So coming over to the recording of the second account login. So I'll talk about the details about how to log in and how to make this account legitimate about this. So let's just have a look what happens when you log in with the second account. So for this particular account, they will actually notice that you have returned to the game. And this is quite important. You have to be away for 14 days to be able to do this. We'll talk about this more. So once you log in with a particular link, you don't have to input the code of your friend of the main account. But if you haven't logged in with a link, you have to input this code manually. Notice that this particular code is actually the code I was talking about here. And this is the part. Once you have done this, what you can do is you can keep going forward and you'll have your own set of quests for the dummy account. I'm calling those the dummy account or the friend account. As a friend account, you have a number of different quests, and you can also attempt the prizes. So not only can you draw for the merchandise on your main account, you can also draw for the merchandise on your alt account. And excuse me, and this is when things gets interesting, because I think each time you can draw for the merchandise, there may be a chance of you winning, because eventually we just want the merchandise, right? So you can see that on my alt account over here, after basically I said, okay, I'm invited by me. I got invited by myself to come back, and then I have a ticket to draw. So they give you a free voucher ticket to draw for on your alt account. And this one I got some experience books, I got some of the weapon ores. Notice I only get one, but I can also get up to 500 energy, which can be 5 more tickets. So in that sense, I can be doing a few things on the side account, and I do believe I can get at least another 100, another 200 energy to draw 2 more times on the alt account. So we can see over here for the alt account, those particular quests are pretty straightforward. You share the web page, you go on to Genshin Impact today, you do a few basic things, collect local specialties. Those basic ones will at least give us another 100 energy for another draw. So this is pretty nice. Now coming over to the instructions of how to actually do this properly. I know it took a while, but I want to show you guys the whole picture of me collecting the items on the main account, which is doable, and how the second account is quite different, and how you want to use your code and also the link correctly, so you don't waste the second account right away. It's quite important, guys, that you actually log in with the second account first on the web page before you do anything with it, before you go log in with the game or do anything. So the first method is very easy, and this one has a bit of prerequisite. This means you already have an existing account, or maybe you have friends who are adventure level 10 and above. This is very important. They have to be adventure level 10 or above. After that, you do want to have them to be away from the game for at least 14 days. So they must be not have logged in for at least 14 days. This is because for this particular event, when you come over here, you can see that this event will talk about the whole returning of the players, which is actually this event for the returning players. If you look at the legitimatability of this event, this can only happen every 45 days. And for this one to occur, the account must be away for 14 days without any logging into the game. And this is what we want to achieve on the, the make your own friend part. But if you already have a friend that is in this case, for me I had a spare account, which is this case. So adventure level 10 above and also haven't logged in for 14 days, then it's perfect. You can use this one for additional reward, just like what I showed you guys over here for my main account and also alt account to roll for the merchandise. So this is definitely the easy method, just required to log in and then collect the reward. Now coming over to the harder or the bypass distance method. This one may be a little difficult, but depending on your time, your free time, guys, and depending how much you want to get the most out of this event, so it is definitely optional. You don't have to force yourself this one. And it is a theory to be tested. And I do think this one works. Otherwise, it'll be a little silly for the way they showed. So the first thing is, we do have to create new accounts. This is assuming you don't have any accounts spared. You can create a new Genshin Impact account for free. You can level this account to level 10 and above for adventure level. And this might take over 4 hours. Keep that in mind, guys, this is not a quick one. I believe adventure 8 is very easy, but adventure 8 to 10 might take a few longer time. So depending on your daily routines and depending on your commissions, it may take 1 or 2 days if you take it slow. So after you get the account to adventure level 10 and above, you want to leave it not logging for 14 days. And this will allow you to achieve the particular system over here, which is a stellar reunion. You have to achieve the 14 days not login, and this will make your account eligible for the the dummy account, which give your main account the invite. Now this might seem a little silly, right? But what you want to be aware is, for this particular event, the invitation event, which is for the main account, this event will start on the 28th and this will finish on the 17th. So notice that there is about 19 or 20 days of this event which is ongoing. And if you happen to be making your dummy account now and wait for 14 days, you will still have eligible accounts in the future in 14-15 days time, and this event will still be ready for you to be able to profit from this. Now again, this is a very difficult method because it takes time for each account to be leveled. You have to wait for 14 days before you get any reward. And there is a small chance that this theory does not work, because I used to try this previously, but not this time because we need to wait for 14 days, right? So With this particular theory, it used to work on this event. I had a friend who always come back every 45 days for the 14-day reward because he was just lazy, he didn't have time to play. So he always came back for this particular reward. And this is why I know this particular method can work, but I'm not sure if this is tested for this particular event because, you know, we just started, right? Now, why do you want to do this? The biggest reason to do this is actually the long-term investment. By having spare accounts which is adventure level 10 and above, and also leaving them open for 14 days, you may be getting similar events and also rewards in the future. Because this is the second invitation event. The first one gave about 200 Primogems or 300 for inviting players to come back to the game. So there may be more events like this in the future. Your hard work for those particular level 10 accounts will come back, become a long-term investment. So they might continuously to get your free Primogems for, like, you know, every 2 or 3 months, you might get more Primogems for the future events. And also, we're here to get lucky with the merchandise and also the free gems. So the main account can get merchandise. The alter account you create can also get merchandise. So they double your chances of getting merchandise. And the main account can get free Primogems. The alter account can also get free Primogems, but it's not a big deal. And, you know, it's carefree alter account. If you come back every 14 days, you get about 500 Primogems. So that is the whole concept. If you already have an account with those quantities or qualities of adventure level 10 and above, and also 14 days not logged in, you can do what I did over here with a spare account. But if you do need to create an adventure level 10 account, be aware of the time it takes and also how long you have to wait before you log in. You must not log in into the dummy account for at least 14 days, which you can achieve this particular achievement. So this particular event achievement. I'll have the links available for you guys, and this is the whole concept. And once you get this done, you can actually come back to the vouchers, and there are some daily ones. So as we said earlier, even if you guys are not doing this whole combo of hard and also easy dummy accounts, you can still get at least 10 energy a day, and this can be 200 energy. So you can still get 2 draws this way. So this is pretty good as well. So let me know how you go if you find this one helpful. The major reason I'm doing this is for the merchandise, guys. The Primogems might not be worth it, but the merchandise looks very nice. So let me know how you guys go with this one, and best of luck, guys. Those looks pretty fancy, right? And especially the templates over here. So just these backgrounds, they look pretty nice. So good luck everyone with this new web event. It did take a while, I was testing everything, and hopefully this one works. Now, if you found this video helpful, make sure you subscribe and also turn the little bell on for the latest news. I'll be looking towards to make more builds, guides, tips, and news and event updates for us as we come further into the game. And as always, I wish you guys the best of luck with Genshin and have the most fun in exploring this wonderful world.